Hey guys, it's Sanara, back again with another video. It's been a little bit since I saw y'all last because it's been crazy. So much going on in life, but I wanted to hop back in and touch base with you guys and kind of continue to get the ball rolling on my journey and start our journey together. So for this video, real quick, I just wanted to talk about one of the major things that I did wrong, and what I find that a lot of people do wrong when they're setting goals for themselves for anything, not just a lifestyle change like losing weight, right? One of the main things that we do is we set unrealistic expectations. Okay, for example, like I talked to my sister and we were talking about all the things that we wanted to do, all the things that we were working on. Of course, when you come into the new year, you got your little vision board parties and you're thinking about what you want to do, how you want to grow, where you want to be, what you want your year to look like, in hopes that through proper planning and dedication and time, whatever effort, which we hate doing that sometimes, you're going to get the results that you seek, right? So one of the things that we discussed is setting an expectation for yourself, like, okay, I'm going to work out 5 times this week, right? And you do your first workout, you like, okay, yes, I'm popping, you get to day number 2 and you like, ooh, you sore, you're tired, you miss day number 3. And because you missed day number 3, you completely threw the rest of the week away because you were frustrated that you didn't, obtain that goal, or that you didn't do the 5 days that you set yourself up with, right? So one of the common things is setting unrealistic expectations, right? 5 days a week is a lot, especially when you were stagnant. Like when I got involved in May. Well, May is when I started kind of looking at myself like, okay, you got to do something different. But when I start moving around more in June, this body was, snap, Rice Krispie treats, everything, snap, crackling, and popping. Like it was on. And my body, didn't like that, and so setting a more realistic expectation. And what I did, taking the pressure away from a cumulative or a time or an amount, I just said, I'm going to move more. I'm going to do more things that involve moving. I started dancing while I was cooking dinner. Those are the small things, picking a workout to do at home, some weeks I was like, ooh, I did good. I did that twice this week, and then some days I did it four times. But each week I still was proud of the fact that I made that effort, right? So setting that expectation and making sure it's realistic. Because a lot of times we set a high expectation and then when we don't meet it, we get discouraged, right? So setting a more realistic expectation. And we also overshoot or undershoot. Well, no, we actually undershoot the amount of effort that it's going to take to get something done. You know what I mean? I would love to be able to do 10 push-ups and my arms be arming, you know what I mean? But they're not. I'm going to have to do 10 push-ups 3 times a day, or 10 push-ups 3 times a week. You know what I mean? So you have to be realistic with the expectation and with the amount of effort that you're putting into whatever you're doing. And if we're talking about a lifestyle change and weight loss, you have to be realistic with the amount of food that you're eating. You have to be realistic with the amount of movement or the amount of exercise you're doing, your hydration. What else? Physically mindful of your body and the changes, that's happening to your body, and loving yourself and giving yourself more care, to be more tender in those moments, when the skin, start doing different things, but yeah, so, setting those expectations, what I said, common issues, getting discouraged, is a common issue when you're trying to do a lifestyle change, especially for someone like me. Okay, being more transparent and open. I've struggled with weight loss my entire life. And a lot of my weight loss it doesn't come from me, eating or lack of exercise. It came from, my mental health, how I viewed myself, how I allowed situations and emotional things to cause me to be more impulsive, where I want to eat, all the good snacks, like I said, and not be more conscious of what I ingest, the amount, and just being more mindful, even with my hydration. That was a major issue, was making sure I was drinking enough water, and holding myself accountable enough to feel like, there's going to be progress and small drops in the bucket, It was so funny. So I haven't, I thought about it, the other day, 17 months, I haven't been on a date. I'm being honest, yes, haven't been on a date, but I did go to this speed dating event. The most important thing that I got from that event was something this guy said to me. He said the thing that separates the people that succeed and fail is that the people that fail stay in that failure, right? The people that succeed, they fail. I mean, they have failed, right? They go, okay, I failed. I accept that I failed. What did I do wrong? What can I do better? I'm going to learn from that situation, and I'm going to keep it moving until I succeed. People that continue to fail stay in failure. They continue to look back on what they didn't do or what they should have done, as opposed to going, okay, that happened. I acknowledge that it happened. I acknowledge the part that I played in what happened. Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's keep it moving. So a common issue is dealing with the other things that cause you to do, the behind the thing, like what's behind the veil, why am I not moving around? You know what I mean? Why aren't I drinking enough water? Why am I overeating? You know what I mean? And getting to the root of some of those issues, and people that deal with, weight gain, weight loss, dealing with those changes and what comes with it. I forgot what I was going to say. I was looking over there. You know what? Laugh a lot, whine a little. Listen, my thing over there says laugh a lot, whine a little. And I looked at that and I was like, yeah, I think I might want some wine. Like I said, common issue, wine. No, just kidding. No, but this whole video was to just kind of highlight, the main thing that you need to do before you is plan, right? So you want to plan a lifestyle change, and you want to have a good plan. But before you have a good plan, you have to be realistic with yourself. You have to give yourself grace, but you also have to hold yourself a little bit more accountable than what you've been doing, right? So don't stay in failure. If you don't, accomplish something, okay, no worries. I have tomorrow. You know what I mean? And if each day you get 1% better, in a year you'll be 365% better than what you were last year. I'm still struggling with trying to balance it all. I have so many dreams and goals and plans for myself that it's hard to balance work, my business, my children, and then my health, and making sure I'm grounded and I'm solid. You know what I mean? So common issue is balance as well. So having good balance, having a good plan, being realistic with your expectations, being realistic with the amount of effort that it's going to take to complete that goal, giving yourself grace, but also holding yourself accountable, working your plan. If it's not successful, what do? Okay, that ain't it. Let me recalibrate, let me restructure, and let me go at it again. And other than that moment when I just went blank and didn't know what I was talking about, I think that was a good one. So yes, this is video number 2, and I just wanted to stop in with you guys and kind of just give a little drop in the bucket as far as expectations and how you need to start your weight loss journey is evaluating, coming up with a plan, and like I said, all the things that I just discussed about the expectations, being realistic, loving yourself, I'm definitely going to do some more stuff about self-care and what I've been doing and how I'm glowing and why I'm looking so good. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to give y'all some tips about that too. But for now, I'm going to open my sliding glass door back because the birds are chirping. It is 86-degree weather here in Florida, and I'm going to enjoy my evening. It is a Friday night tonight, and I'm going to love myself. Continue to love yourself. Make sure y'all subscribe. Send Era's way. More videos coming soon. I holla.